how to deal with male egos is the question. And then it did kind of get expanded on through discussion of, you know, how to deal with egos in general. So I think, Jess,
yeah.
would you like to, I think you touched on it earlier.
So really, egos, female or male, because you can get both. But the biggest take that I have on it is that you have to control your emotions and your actions and how you come across to that person and tackle the situation. Because 9 times out of 10, the ego is because of a situation that's unfolded and they're emotional and they're upset, or they're not getting their own way. One of the two. So I usually ask them to calm down if they're not. If they don't calm down, tell them to go have 5 minutes, come back. But basically, you've got to handle it in a diplomatic way. You've got to try to de-escalate the situation, try to get them to calm down. And the biggest thing is to just listen. Let them get it out. Let them tell you what the problem is, what the issue is, and why it's so bad. Get it all understanding in your mind what the problem is, and then try to work through it with them in a calm and collected manner. And then eventually, once they've calmed down and they've kind of seen sense, and then they've realised how they've been behaving, they usually off they go and they're a lot better and they say thank you and off you go. But the biggest thing is to not take on board their emotions and their actions and their behaviour. It's more about how you're controlling yourself and how you're being diplomatic with resolving the issue or the situation or the problem.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, that's how I usually handle it, and 9 times out of 10, I've been pretty good. And to be another thing, I've never felt unsafe. I don't know if any other female has ever been in a situation, but as a clerk of course around a lot of males and females, I've never, ever, ever in my whole career felt unsafe dealing with a competitor face to face.
It's very good to hear.
It is, I think so.
Mm. Has anyone else had a situation dealing with egos?
Me. What Jess says about going away for 5 minutes, that's a standard procedure that stewards deal with. People come in very hot, somebody's run into them, damaged their precious car, and they're ready to rip somebody's head off. And of course you feel for them, but to go away and settle down and then come back, not go near the other person, that is the beginning of a resolution. So time is what solves a lot of those things.
Some good advice there.